What is going on, WarriorShift? My name is HeavyMetalGamerShow here, back with another episode, and today it's going to be the last episode of 2019. Yep, it's going to be my 2019 retrospective, and maybe it's going to be a bit longer because I'm going to talk about the decade as well, because it's not only it's going to be last year of 2019, but it's also the last decade of the 2010s. So let's just go back to this year. It's going pretty good. Well, for me, it's been good. I've got a new girlfriend. I recently graduated school, and I'm going through my first year of uni tech. It was pretty good. I made a few friends in there, lost some friends, and life's been pretty good. I upgraded my computer finally, so yeah, I should have. Originally, I was gonna post some images or do an unboxing with every part in there. I upgraded the. I think I upgraded a graphics card in there, a newer graphics card. Well, it's newish. It's like 2013 and that, so it's actually not that it is, so it's not that old, just maybe around 5 or 6 years old. Yeah, that's the only. It's also the only one that's compatible with my hardware. And I think I got a 500 terabyte no 500 not terabyte 500 gigabyte SSD, so my computer loads a lot faster in it. I added another 1 terabyte hard drive for just my games in there, and that's why I switched all my games in that to my my main hard drive in that. So yeah, even though I've got the SSD with me, it still it runs a lot slower because I got my main games on my computer in it. So it's been pretty. So yeah, that's what 2019 is in that. So anyway, I can't think of anything. What do I do with my reviews in that? Well, yeah, I haven't been rewatching them in that. I know 2015. I've just first started in there. I think that's the one I watched recently, and I just dislike it. It's mostly because when I watched it and when I said the stuff I liked from that year, 2015, it wasn't it's only stuff that I discovered or not familiar with. It was mostly old stuff movies and that. I think Blood was on that list, which I think I should not say that until later on. But it wasn't my favorite movie of 2015 or favorite game of 2015. Heck, I didn't even know what. I know Mad Max Fury Road that came out in 2015. Oh, what else came in 2015? Oh yeah, Force Awakens. That'll probably be, cause I enjoyed that movie. Not a lot of people didn't like that movie, but yeah, I enjoyed it. It was quite fun in that. And at that time, I haven't seen A New Hope at that time as well. So I think I watched it with clear minded. I think the first Star Wars movie that I watched were the prequel ones in that. Oh man, that's even worse. But yeah, I heard some people are defending that movie now since the Disney films came out, and yeah, it's just alright. So 2016 is when I did favorite game was Doom 2016. Even though I didn't play that much. And I think my favorite I think it was Zootopia was my favorite movie of 2016. What was that? Sausage Party? I don't know. Favorite album was oh god, there was a lot of them. Oh yeah, it was that Megadeth one. Not Zootopia. No, it was what was it again? It was oh yeah, it was Dystopia. Oh man, Zootopia is Dystopia. And actually they were released in the same, was it the same month actually? Well, not in New Zealand, but in America, yeah. And I think it was 2017. I think was it oh yeah, for 2017, I think it was. Well, what came out in 2015? I don't know. I think my favorite movie from 2015 was oh god, I didn't even know on 2017 in that. I didn't know what was in that. I kind of forgot. And 2018 was obviously Judas Priest. 5 Hours. My favorite album, favorite movie was it was Strictly Told, and the favorite game was obviously Dusk. Yeah, and for this decade, 2019, well, my favorite movie was Rocket Man. Oh, I'll put on that side. Rocket Man, the Elton John one. Yeah, I really liked that one. I also seeing Bohemian Rhapsody in that. But I still think Rocket Man's my favorite. That's my favorite movie of 2019. I saw a lot of films in it, but yeah, it was that one. It was that one, Toy Story 3, Doctor Sleep, and what was that other movie I watched? Cats. That's my favorite. That was my favorite. No, it's Rise of Skywalker. I enjoyed it. Fuck you guys. It was awesome. I really enjoyed it, and also my friends enjoyed it as well. So it was kind of like a tie, but I think it's just Rocket Man because I heck, I actually brought it I brought it on Boxing Day actually because I remember really enjoying that movie. So yeah, I'm just gonna say 20. This is my favorite movie of 2019, and obviously favorite game is also like a big oh my goodness, quite controversial opinion there, but I didn't really play a bit Evil that much because my computer was shit and didn't run it properly. I actually got it on my birthday as well, so yeah. And then there's some other ones in there. Iron Fury or well originally Iron Maiden, they got Iron Fury. Yeah, I think I've got a grudge against that band now. Fuck. Yeah, thanks Bruce Dickinson. Oh my god, that was cringeworthy, but it was also like Iron Fury. It was I pretty enjoyed like the first part of it, but then like the bosses and especially the second boss, I just gave up the second boss in that, so that was like really fucking hard in that. So yeah, but I think it's gonna be kind of interesting because I said it, but on 2015 one, I said that my favorite game was Blood, but for a funny reason that because there's nothing else that came out in 2019, and it's gonna be favorite game Blood Fresh Supply. I know it's not like it's a remaster in that, but yeah, that's probably my favorite game of 2019 because it's the only one I played, the one I've obviously did a video of, and it's the only one I enjoyed as well because I didn't really play Medieval in there, and I I enjoyed Iron Fury, but it's still not as good as Blood, to be honest in that. So yeah. Man, it'd be like saying if 2016 was Duke Nukem, Duke Nukem 20th anniversary World Tour. Oh, fuck off, Randy. Anyway, for my favorite album this year, I don't exactly know. I think most of my favorite bands in it didn't release any albums this year and that. And for those other other albums, I mostly been. Yeah, so I don't actually have any recent albums for 2019. Maybe Rocket Man soundtrack will probably or something like that because literally this one has the best even though it's basically what's his name again? Taron Egerton. Even though it's Taron Egerton playing it actually he does sound very similar to Elton John in that. Maybe it's like by computers in that, but he like literally. Well, doesn't sound that much in there. Like I have I have a few of his albums in there, and they don't. Some of the songs where he does sound like him. Some songs where it just sounds a bit off key in that. But maybe it's gonna be this album for 2019. I don't know. I don't even own the album, so heck, who else should I know? Oh, God, put my beard down. My beard down. I'll put my chair up down. Yeah, I need to get a new chair in there. This one's like an old one. It's been in our family for years and that. So yeah, that's probably it for 2016 and that. For the whole decade, this is probably gonna be quite difficult in that. I think I did like listen to a bunch of albums from this last decade. I only watched like a few movies that I own on DVD from the decade and that, but I think overall for my favorite movie for the decade it has to be I only watched it twice in that. Watched it once at a friend's house. I watched it in the theater in that, but I think it's probably has like the most good impression on me. Well, except this one. I'm gonna put it over here in it because literally it just looks bugger roll. Well, I'm trying to put near curtains in it because of sorry about the lighting situation. Yeah, when I first recorded it, I was gonna record it in the kitchen or downstairs where I have better lighting in that. Well, better. I think the kitchen has the same thing in that. So anyway, so The Force Awakens is my favorite movie in 2019. Fuck off, fanboys. And for my favorite album, it has to be the latest one, Firepower by Judas Priest in that. That's probably the best one. It was going to be the last one for 2015 in that, but since that band is no longer my favorite, and so it's no longer my favorite, there's so much negativity in this. In this video in that, so that has to be 20 your favorite album 2019. And for best game, I thought about it for a bit, but I have to do instead of doing number one, I have to pick just random ones. GTA 5, Dusk, Doom 2016. I finally played it, and whatever games I enjoyed. Oh yeah, Rot 2013. So these are the 4 games that I've played. Okay, also Viscera King of Detail, even though I only played it like last year and that. Those are my favorite games in that. I don't know what to put top of the list in that. So that's probably gonna be my favorite games of this decade and of that decade. And oh man, what else? Favorite food? Bean sprouts. I think that was my favorite, but now I'm a carnivore, so meat basically. I don't know. Favorite thing? Favorite girlfriend? Well, I don't want to say my personal details in that, but yeah, but this is probably gonna be last year in it. I'm not worrying about copper anymore because I saw that lava video in there, like see people worried, and also I do focus on like old school FPS games in there. And if you guys don't know, it's not really FPS games back then weren't really that were like quite not I'm not saying not good, but they were also like quite like family, not really family friendly. Even though I heard stories of like few episode people who like watched and like played like violent video games in their childhood and that, it's still I don't think get like shooting like a demon's head off in that, it's not gonna be family friendly or something or kid like in that. Yeah, imagine if I just like did it for shits and giggles, just put it on the thing in that. But yeah, that whole copyright situation was what the fuck. It was a fucking train wreck in there. But you know, it's YouTube in there. We've got fair use. We've got the ad apocalypse, but it's mostly not YouTube's fault in there. It's mostly like our fault. We've got I don't know. People can demonetize. I think it's part of like that first one, but there's like a bunch of other shit in that. I think there was like I'm trying to remember what else, but there's like a bunch of shit that YouTube got up to in that. YouTube Rewind, that's the biggest one. I think the 2015 was my favorite one in that. I never enjoyed the ones after it in that, so that's probably it's probably sorry to put on the download. But on the bright side, let's just not look at the past in that, which I think I should not say it because I literally am part of the past myself. So anyway, let's look into the future at 2020. I'm gonna hopefully reach 60 subscribers by the end of next year and that. If not, then something that I've got a new Let's Play coming on next year. Hopefully next month I'm gonna do it. And that it's gonna be a game that I did for retro plays in that, but I should have done like a good playthrough in that. Yeah, I think two of them because I completed the other one like recently in that. So maybe two is gonna be. I don't want to do it like that because there's gonna be two Let's Plays that are from retro plays in that, and also about retro plays in that originally this year I was thinking about like just like doing retro streams in it, like because I know like streaming's more popular than that. Then like just one. I think like the whole streaming. I think the whole like streaming game has definitely like killed the whole traditional like episode per episode episode of Let's Plays in that. Then just because I don't know which is easier, watching a bunch of episodes or watching one big long play. I think a long play counts as stream, right? Well, maybe not, but maybe like something like that. Yeah, but I did this year. I did try like the first one was like my comeback stream. The other one was I think my Doom 2016 one. I tried to do one with Gary's mod, and I also did Sigil as well. I don't know if that counts as a game. It should have like. I enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't like it. And people thought it was too hard in that. I think it was pretty good. I was also pretty good at Brutal. I think it was more perfect to do it in Brutal Doom in that because it's like I think it was like a lot easier Brutal Doom, which is kind of interesting in that. So yeah, it's pretty good in that. And anyway, I think that's probably around it. Thank you guys for watching these few I want to say thank you to all my supporters and subscribers. Also, for the end of the decade, I'm gonna give some shout outs in that. Down below in the subscription, I'm gonna see a bunch of channels to recommend. It's gonna be like small channels. Some of them are gonna be my friends. Some of the channels that I've been watching this year that I enjoyed in that. There's one other person that I want to thank as well. He's gonna be a special mention. Definitely check his subscribe. This is definitely check his videos in there. Everyone says that he's basically the Australian version of me, and even though he's like I think it's like nearly like a 300,000 subscribers in that. But he does focus on like FPS games in that, but he does it in like a review font, not like just like Let's Plays in it like I do. I think there is like another Australian YouTuber who does like more FPS game like players were like yeah, like Let's Plays in that, then reviews, and this guy in that. But definitely check his channel out. I'll put it down in the description and that, including other shout. So anyway, mind your Ethan, and I'll see you guys in 2020. Okay, now it's time for some unfinished business.